Welcome to your latest installment from the CDNN News Desk. I am Montonator.
And I am XP Modder.
This month we have a lot of important news to share with you, so we are going to start the episode on a more serious note.
Only 18 plus year old players will be allowed to play on the Dogcraft server at the start of the new season. This, as Randog disclosed in his announcement on the 14th of July, would see a drastically different future for the CyberDog server.
We sat down with Discord head mod William278 to give us a rundown of that revelation. Alright, so to talk to us in a bit more detail about the recent change, we are very lucky to be joined by Discord head mod William278 in the studio. Welcome to the CDNN, William.
Thank you very much. It's great to be back.
Yeah, good to have you back here. So we're just going to go through a few questions and just try and clarify things a little bit more for our player base here. So obviously this is a very significant change, one of the biggest changes we've seen to the server in a long time. Can you talk to us a little bit about the difference on the Discord side? Because there is different age limits that we're still doing there, right?
Yeah, that's right. So on the Discord side of things, the Discord is actually going to be completely unaffected by this change. It's only the Minecraft server that is going to be have the new 18 plus age limit. Discord is going to remain 13 and up, in line with Discord's terms of service. So just the Minecraft server, Discord is staying put.
That's good, yeah. So it'll still provide a platform for our under 18 players to be involved in the community still, which is good.
Absolutely, yeah. And we want to make a really welcoming space on the Discord for cyberdogs of 13 and up, and we'll continue to provide lots of room there for them to engage with members of the community.
Yep, that's great. So I know a lot of people are curious about maybe how many people this will affect in the community. I don't know if you're able to give us like some statistics on how many people might be affected by this change.
Right. So yes, obviously it's a significant number of people, and we do actually have the statistics internally. I'm not able to disclose specific figures with you because it is against our privacy policy, and we need to respect our community members' privacy. However, we are looking at a minority of the user base. I can tell you that for now. It's not the majority. I've seen that in some cases. What I would say is obviously, no matter how or small the portion of the user base is affected by this, that's not really the issue here. Obviously, people are upset and can be concerned about the fact that their friends or people they know on the server and people they play with aren't going to be able to play anymore. And I think we've been repeating all throughout this since we made the announcement is that we're totally sympathetic and understand, and providing lots of time for them to be able to understand this change and really kind of make plans and arrangements if they so wish.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's good that there's some time before this is implemented to give people a chance to adapt and stuff for this.
Hmm. Absolutely. And I mean, I'm someone who joined the server when I was 13. I know quite, this community is a place where people have grown up on. People have made friends here. Their Minecraft career, so to speak, is where they've developed those. And I think it's going to be it is a sad change. I think in many ways it's an important one that we've had to make, and it's not an easy decision for us.
Yep, for sure. And another thing I've seen come up a lot is in the announcement, it did say our server will maintain its core ethos of family friendly first. And I'm
Mhm.
guessing that means that all of our existing rules regarding NSFW content, they're going to carry over even when the server goes 18 plus, right?
That's correct. This is actually something that's come up quite a fair bit. So it's a good question. The intent is, yes, quite clearly here that we will not be changing our rules come the next season when this change is implemented. Um, there is no plans to change the ethos or the rules on the server, including anything to do with our rules against swearing or political content. Um, we still intend to remain quote unquote PG-13 with our rules. And that's, I think a lot of people ask, well, if we're going to become an 18 plus server, why not just, drop those rules and become allow more mature content? Obviously, we can't say that will never happen, but one of the things I would stress here is that Dogcraft's, over the past 10 years, Dogcraft's been around since August 2012 as a website or server in many different forms. And it's always had this distinct atmosphere thanks to our very strong moderation team and some very close moderation and very, curated set of rules that have been nurtured over a long set of times. And I would say that although Dogcraft is changing, and this is a significant change, we want to keep that. We want to keep the spirit of what makes the server so great. That's really important to me, and I know that the rest of the leadership team and the heads team also are on board with that, and it's exactly what Ren said to us when he was discussing this change. So, plan is stick with the same set of rules when this comes into force.
Yep, that sounds good. And I guess the last takeaway from the announcement would be that Survival 6 will be coming with 1.20. I don't know if there's anything else we could say about this yet, because this is more server side, but is that something people can look forward to?
Yes, so this change will be implemented when the next survival season, Survival 6, comes around. We don't have a time frame to announce regarding this at this moment in time, so we can't obviously confirm or deny any details regarding Survival 6 whatsoever, as they're still being decided. We have no time frame whatsoever for this. Continue to enjoy Survival 5 for the time being. With regard to 1.20, yes, as Ren said in the announcement, the plan is that Survival 6 will be an update to the next version of the game, as Ren said. But any details more than that, stay tuned and don't ask, because otherwise you'll just push it back by another week.
Yeah, and it'll keep on going on and on. Well, it was great having you here, William. I guess, is there any other final thoughts you have or anything else you want to say to everyone?
Yeah, well, I would just say to everyone who's is being affected by this change, we're not gonna, just because we're making this change, it doesn't mean that we think any lower of you. It doesn't mean that we don't welcome you in this community. You're still going to be welcome. We're still going to love to see you around in the Discord and chatting with our members of our community. It doesn't mean we're excluding you altogether. It does mean that obviously you're not going to be able to play on the server anymore. But when you do come of the age to play, and when after this change is implemented, we'll welcome you with open arms. That's all really I have to add. Thanks very much.
Absolutely. No, thanks so much for coming on the CDNN today, Well. I hope you enjoyed being back, and hopefully we made it a bit clearer for everybody that was a bit unsure after the
Anytime.
recent announcement.
Anytime.
Perfect. Right, see you around, Well. Thanks so much.
Bye.
A few months ago, we held the first ever CDNN Awards, where players could submit short films to us here in the studio. Unfortunately, we only received a single submission. But it's definitely a good one. So without further ado, we are delighted to premiere a short film by Summerflower1234, titled Summer's Bright Idea.
Oh wow! I wasn't expecting this. I mean, I know we were the only entry into the CDNN film competition, but still. I mean, wow, I'm speechless. I would like to thank everyone that came on this film journey with me. KFR for his editing skills since I don't have any. To JV Kermit for being an assistant director who also helped me direct my film. Thank you to M Sky, Zack Attack, Tank, Beowulf, Awesome Tom, Tiger, and Abwam. I also want to thank Princess for giving me the idea to make this film a silent film. I also want to thank Rendog for being a great inspiration for Cyberdogs. And I want to thank my mom, and I want to thank everybody's mom, and I want to thank all of Dogcraft, and I want to thank all of everybody.
After the last episode, we had people contact us on joining the CDNN editors team. We would like to give our dearest welcoming to Philip98999. Woohoo! We're excited to see what you can bring to the CDNN, Philip. It's great to have you here.
If you have some amazing screenshots you took on the server, or you have a wonderful base that you would like to showcase, then go ahead and submit them using our new submission form. Yep, that's right. We're introducing Screenshot of the Month and a short base tour segment. Each month we will be showcasing what our community has been up to, so stay tuned for those.
A bit of a set change, as we are in Discount Punk's custom-built studio. Not only did they build us a wonderful set for this month, they've also sent in some screenshots for, you guessed it, the Screenshot of the Month. Also, Z-Taze has sent in some screenshots too, so let's take a look at all of them.
Welcome to Weather with Wagon, a CDNN special weather report. Here's the weather's latest on Akita. A severe storm is forecast for the greater Motto area today. We have sent our brave reporter, Philip98999, to give us an in-person report.
Thanks, Dragon. Storm winds have progressively become stronger over the past couple minutes. In fact, we have had sightings of objects being carried and tossed in the wind.
Ouch! We advise that players avoid this area for the next 5 days at all costs, after which you can continue shopping at Motto. Westwards towards Moon Heights, things are looking much better as we're expecting mild breezes, clear skies, and overly manicured gardens. For the adrenaline junkies in the audience, cloudy with a chance of raining ravagers? That's the weather forecast at home for you today. Avoid travelling to this area if you're faint-hearted. Meanwhile, the weather at the Sunken Mansion will be as hot as the Sahara Desert. Better grab a rainbow refresher to deal with the soaring temperatures. And remember, stay hydrated, kids. And finally, over at Spawn, yellow snowfall is expected later this afternoon. If you're not Elsa and couldn't hold it back anymore, we remind people to not eat inedible snowmen. That's it for today's weather report. Join us next time for more of the latest updates at a base near you. Back to you, Monty and XP.
Wow, Akita's weather is a roller coaster today. Thanks Dragon and Philip for the fantastic journalism.
It's also been a rollercoaster month for the transport networks. Let's take a look at what they've been up to.
Hello, Cyberdogs, and welcome to this month's NTN Recap, Tower Contest Edition. That's right, the towers have been judged, the scores have been tallied, and we had a wonderful award ceremony. You may be asking yourself, what is this whole tower contest thing? Well, let's give you the rundown on what participants were up to. Every builder or group of builders had a 25 by 25 area and a minimum height of 50 blocks to work with and 1 month to complete their tower. Unlike the Surf 4 contest, decorating outside this area was highly encouraged, although not included in the judging. Public amenities like beds, ender chests, and crafting tables, as well as a map of the surrounding area, were also required.
Each build was given points based on functionality, originality, creativity and imagination, fit to the surrounding area, completeness, and if it was in fact a tower. We would also like to thank creative team lead, the White Tiger NL, as well as one of Surf 4's tower contest winners and former NTN world manager Parsky Puff for joining the NTN team in this process. You might have noticed some attendees looking extra fancy, so let's take a look at some of our favorite crimson carpet looks.
A massive thank you to everyone who participated in the tower contest. We have given you all trust again, so feel free to keep working on your builds if needed. If you are unable to attend the award ceremony, please collect your reward boxes at the DCT building in Shepherd's Spawn. If you're interested in helping out with the NTN, come join our weekly digging and building sessions every Friday in the SRN NTN Discord.
Oh wow, the glitz and the glamour. What a lovely ceremony they had there. And amazing constructions too.
Agreed. They really slayed, as some would say. A huge congratulations to all the winners and participants. Now let's check in on what the rail networks have been up to.
The CRN also had an event this month. On the 26th of July, the now completed Frosty Laboratories station was opened. The station was built by Cactus Brothers, with the White Tiger NL building the interior, and is located on the South Line. Since many more stations on Labrador have been completed but not opened yet, there will be a big opening soon, so stay tuned and watch for announcements on the CRN's Discord.
Great stuff there. Sounds like they'll have a lot of big things coming up, so I'll definitely be looking for that announcement.
To cap our transport update segment, the SRN and CRN are currently holding a station building competition. At the time of this video coming out, sign-ups are closed and building has officially started.
The building ends on the 25th of August and judging will begin on the 26th. With over 100,000 DCDs on the line, we wish the absolute best of luck to all participating players. We can't wait to see the amazing stations that will come out of this event.
Good luck!
Wow, this episode went by fast. Don't you think so too, XP?
Yes, definitely. Well, that is what happened in the month of July. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did. Thanks for joining us today. See you all next time.
Goodbye!
Bye!